When I was a kid, it always seemed curious to me that all the grown-ups seemed to be pretending that they knew what was going on, as if they were in some sort of coma together. And with the innocent eyes of a little boy, it just felt like, why is no one talking about this? Why is no one going, why when I switch on the television do I get every damn thing, but I never get anyone going, life, what the fuck? And one day, I come from the southwest of England, and I was sitting on a hill over my little sleepy hometown that I grew up in, and something happened for the first time. Something happened. I had no idea what had happened, but something happened. And I think of it now as the first time that I experienced what I call now being deep awake. I went so into that mystery of, whoa, what is this? What is it for? What am I? Well, everything. That a shift happened. And suddenly, it was like stepping into a secret garden, which was just right next door, and I had not noticed it. This profound sense of wonder, this breathtaking oneness, and most of all, this love. This incredible love. And as I put right at the end of the film, the thing that hit me when I was 12 was, I'm home. It's like coming home. It's like the biggest surprise I've ever had, and yet it feels totally familiar. Like I've always known this. And it was right there. And it was a moment of great relief, and, I can remember it now vividly. And I came down from that hill, and I carried on being a mad teenager and doing every crazy thing. But what was different was that it felt like this is it. What I'm looking for with all of these questions isn't just a clever set of words. What I'm looking for is a state of consciousness in which I know something I can't actually say because it's before words. It's a deep knowing, a gnosis, they used to call it in the West. And it's a state where it's so real that everything else feels comparatively unreal. So I set out on a journey which has been my life of trying to work out what the hell had happened, seeing how I could experience it again and go deeper. And because it's my quirky nature to do so, to share it, because I like to communicate. That's what a Tim Freke seems to do. And during that process, I had the opportunity to study and write books on just about all of the spiritual traditions of the world, a large number of books, in which what I was really doing was going into them for myself and going, look, these guys have had the same thing. China, these guys have had the same thing. India, these guys, shamans, these guys have had the same thing. And they've spoken about it in completely different words, in a different time, in a different culture. They've got their own kind of shtick going on, some of which I like, some of which I don't. But it seems like it's coming from people who've gone, whoa, all right, I see. How can I put that in words? Jeez. Because I think because it's a human experience. People often used to say to me, it's not so fashionable now, but it was, people would go, well, Tim, yes, but what tradition are you in? And it felt like to me, well, all of these people are human beings. I'm in that tradition. This is all my tradition. It's human beings exploring the mystery. It's all my tradition. It's all my past. And I can learn from all of it. And yet the authority doesn't lie in it. The authority must always be my own experience, because that's what I actually have. That's what you actually have, your own experience.